Hi guys, welcome back. So today I just want to have a play with makeup and create something festival worthy. So I'm sure like the whole world knows, we are currently in Coachella town. I actually wanted to film this last week, but yeah, I didn't have time, so filming it now. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so for festivals, it's going to be hot, it's going to be dusty, you're going to be dancing, and it's going to be a long day. So I really like to make sure the skin is really really prepped for makeup. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with a toner which has some glycolic acid and some salicylic, is that how you say it? Acid, which just really smooths out the skin, cleans it, gives a really nice base, starting place. So I really like the Mario Badescu glycolic toner. I think that's amazing, but I've run out of that and they didn't have it in stock in Mecca when I went. So I purchased the Ren brand, and this is a clarifying toner, and this actually contains salicylic, I hope I'm saying that right, as well as glycolic, so it's kind of a double whammy. So I'm just going to put that on a cotton pad. Oh, it's nice and cool. Okay, so just let that dry, settle in, and then I'm going to go in with a hydrating spray. There are a few steps that you don't really need to do unless you have dry skin like me. Then I like to do all the steps to really ensure that my skin stays like hydrated and looks nice throughout the day. So now I'm going in with a hydrating spray from Smitten Cosmetics. This is just full of beautiful ingredients to hydrate your skin. This would be good to put in a smaller spray bottle, like one that's this sort of size, and chuck it in your bag, and you can use that as like a hydrating mist throughout the day. Now, I just discovered this new moisturizer and it's from Priceline, so it's really easy to get. The brand is called Cinch. So I've never heard of it before, but another makeup artist I saw on Instagram recommended it for a really nice glowing base. So it says it's called Face Cheater Cream Moisture and Glow. It is a wonder cream that acts as a moisturizer, illuminator, pore refiner and primer all in one. So I've tried it a couple times and I really like it. So I'm taking about this much and applying all over. This is actually a really nice moisturizer to wear if you're not wearing any makeup, because it's going to help refine your pores a little and give a beautiful glow to your skin. I always like to pat it in. Now the last step for my skin prep is to go in with a serum, and again, if you have oily skin you can totally skip that step, but I've got really dry skin, so I need as much moisture as I can get. So I'm going in with my favorite Smitten Cosmetics Rejuvenating Serum. This is also really good because it's anti-aging. So I've just applied a little bit on my fingertips, I rub it together, and then I'm just going to pat it in. I also put whatever's left on my neck too. I lied, one more step. I'm going to go in with the Lanolips 101 Ointment Balm. I'm using the strawberry flavoured one. And this is 100% natural, guys. So this is so good for hydrating your lips because I get the driest lips. And it has like strawberry extract in it, so it smells really yummy. Okay, we are now prepped and ready to go onto the eyes. Alright, so we're nice and close. I've already prepped, put an eye primer on, so just put on your favourite eye primer. I'm going to go in with the Australis Neutralize palette. So this has just been released and it's actually really nice for a drugstore brand. Alright, so I'm going to first go in with this light shade. Just apply that on my brow bone and into my crease. Just using this kind of to set my base. Alright, so next I'm going to be taking this shade right here. And let's blend that into the socket. So we're going to create a nice warm crease because, you know me, I always got to go for the warm shades. So you can see that is super pigmented, but also blended out really nicely. So I'm really impressed with this palette so far. Kind of just feathering it out past the brows a bit. So this is why I always do eyes first anyway, so I can make a mess out here. With a darker shade, I'm going to use this shade right here. I'm also going to pack this a little bit onto the outer corner. So, who has been keeping up with the Coachella weekend one? Love seeing all of the different makeup looks and their fashion. It's so exciting, but it's also making me feel a little sad because that means it's been one whole year since I was last in America. I went to Coachella last year. It was so much fun. I'm just taking a clean brush and blending that through my socket. These shadows are so easy to blend. I'm going to try this shade here. Just gently feathering that through my socket. Just want to, I don't know, something a little more of a reddy orange through here. And you can see I'm holding the brush right at the end, so you have more of a lighter hand. So it's really good to try and get in the habit of holding your brush back here, and you're going to create just a lot more softer makeup, and you can blend out a lot better, and you don't put too much product on your eye straight away. So that's a good little tip to remember. Hold your brush further back. You know, I think I'm going to leave the crease like this for now. I want to do a bit of a cut crease, so let's go in with some concealer. So to cut my crease, this great middle fringe, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Very Fair. So I'm just going to apply it like this, and then I'm going to look up. And wherever it makes another little mark, that is how high I'm going to take my crease, my cut crease. Still not too good with the old cut creases, but I'm slowly getting better. The trick is to just take your time. Just gently patting that in. Ooh. I always forget to breathe when I'm doing a cut crease. I'm going to try a NYX Lid Lingerie liquid eyeshadow in this colour here. It's called Morning Sky. I've never actually used it. So I'm just going to put this on the centre of my lid. Oh, that's pretty. Let's just gently blend that in. Blend the edges with my fingers. Yeah, I like this sea green and blue colour, mix these two together. That's from the NYX Cosmetics Water. Is it water? Yeah, water palette. On my inner corner half bit here, I'm going to go in with the NYX Avant Pop palette and use this lime green shade. Whoa, it's so pigmented. Love it. I want to darken up this blue actually, so I'm going back into the water palette and using this blue here. Just gently patting that over the other green. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. So many mixing of colours. Just needed to be a little bit darker. Gently blending that into the lime green. Now I want to darken up the outer edge of the eye again. So I'm going back in with the Australis Neutralize palette and going in with the black shade. And I'm keeping this right in my little V section, outer V section here. And I'm just dabbing that in. And gently blending into the blue so we get a nice seamless finish. I'm going in with a really tiny little pencil brush and that black shade and just sort of defining up that cut crease. Alright, now I'm going to line this cut crease section with the NYX Yellow Figured Liner. Oh, whoops. See if I can fix that bit. Oops, did it again. I'm going to go in with a white base, which is from NYX Cosmetics, their white eye base. And I'm going to put that on my waterline. I'm going to set this white with a yellow eyeshadow just to continue the yellow theme. And focus camera, there we go. I'm going to use this bright yellow from Makeup Geek Cosmetics. I'm just going to pat that on my waterline. Alright, okay. This is turning into a rainbow. I'm going to line the top of my lids and let's put some lashes on and we'll work on underneath our eyes. So to line my eyes, I'm going to be using the NYX Epic Ink Liner pen. I was going to do a wing, but I don't know, maybe I'll just do a line. I don't know. I'm going to put lashes on and then I'll decide. Alright, so let's curl the lashes. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Scuba Lashes from The Balm Cosmetics. For lashes, I'm going to be trying out the Lily Lashes from Harbour Beauty Co. So there we go, lashes on. So to get rid of any redness that is sort of poking through, I'm going to go in with the NYX Cosmetics Photo Loving Primer in the green shade. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation. If you have oily skin, I'd recommend something like Estee Lauder Double Wear, which literally just doesn't move, or YSL All Hours Foundation. So that's really going to work. I have drier skin. I can make those foundations work, but personally I don't mind too much if my foundation kind of comes off a bit. I'm happy with a lighter foundation, so that's what I want when I'm in hot weather. So that's why I'm going with this. This is in the shade 3 Fair, which is a bit too dark for me, but it's the only one I've got at the moment, so I'm just gonna go with it. Just gonna apply through here and here. You can use your fingers. I like to use a brush to build up the coverage a tiny bit more. You're not going to get huge coverage with this foundation, but I like skin showing through, as I said, so yeah. And I am going to use some concealer to give me a little bit of extra coverage. And we're going to build this up. Add a second layer. Gonna blend down my neck a bit as well because it is too dark for me. That's okay. Gonna use a lighter concealer which will just help bring everything back into focus. So now I'm gonna go back in with my Born This Way concealer in Very Fair. This is gonna go under the eyes. I want more coverage on my nose and here and around here. Just using a small brush, I'm going to gently feather that in. And I'm going to tap that in with my finger. Oh, I love blending with my fingers. It just really pushes the product into the skin. Now let's add a bit of shadowing to our face. I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Beautiful Bronze Concealer. Just using the foundation brush, like the side of it. Bringing it up into the temples. It's looking really orange on my screen, but it doesn't look so orange in my mirror. There you go. Let's just sort of tidy up under here though. There we go. Sharpen up the edges. I'm going to use a little bit of powder from the Australis Fresh and Flawless in Natural. Just a very small amount. Because, you know, we are going to get a bit sweaty, so I'm going to add a little bit more coverage and setting. Just around here, wherever I kind of get a bit sweaty. And I know that product will come off my nose because it always does. So let's give it a bit of a fighting chance. So a little bit on my chin. For highlighter, I'm going to go in with the BYS Highlighting Trio in number 3 Glistening. I'm going to use the lighter shade and the pink shade. Oh, it's quite pigmented, I must say. Ooh, hello. I'm going to use the same, I'm going to use the lighter colour to highlight up here under my brow bone. So underneath my eyes, I'm going to go back in with the Neutralize palette and I'm going to just blend like these two and then maybe a bit of this darker shade underneath. I'm going to bring it quite low down. But you just do whatever suits your eyes, whatever you like the look of. And feathering it out. Okay, so this look wouldn't be complete without glitter, so I'm definitely going to be adding some glitter into this. A little bit of mascara. Alright, I've just zoomed back in. Let's play with a bit of glitter. I'm going to try these two glitters here from, the brand is called In Your Dreams. I bought it from Mecca Cosmetica. Alright, first of all, NYX glitter glue. Let's do the blue one first. Oh wow! Oh my god, this is so fun. I have never played with chunky glitter before. Let's do the other side. Let's put this purpley one in. I'm gonna have glitter everywhere, aren't I? On my floor. Okay. Officially. Whoa. Excited. Let me zoom back out. In my inner corner, I want to put that yellow that I used before. And then put the highlighter trio over the top. Cool. Alright, last step is lips. And I'm going to try this new Girl Boss Demi Matte liquid lipstick from Australis in the colour Success. So let's see what it's going to look like. So just sort of shearing it out a bit. Don't mind that. And now I'm going to set with an oil control setting spray from Urban Decay. This is the De-Slick one. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Did my little space buns, of course. Gotta have space buns for a festival. Anyway guys, I hope that you enjoyed this little play with pretty much all drugstore makeups. So it's pretty affordable and fun, and I really enjoyed playing with a bit of colour and chunky glitter, which I have never done before, so I love it. So I hope you guys do too, and let me know, are you going to the second week of Coachella or any other festivals coming up? It is actually going into winter here, so there's no festivals in Australia, but I know it's going into festival season everywhere else in the world. So hope you guys enjoy, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.